time to turn into real rewards, you're down.
Israel Hands, his first mate, his right-hand man, a man who had sailed with him for years, shot him in the knee. In the dark, without warning, for no apparent reason. When asked why, Blackbeard reportedly said, "If I do not now and then kill one of them, they will forget who I am." That sentence tells you everything about what kind of man Edward Teach actually was. Not a lovable rogue, not an eccentric adventurer, a man who understood that power is maintained by the credible threat of violence, and that the threat requires occasional demonstration of everyday weapons.
Where in Helheim has ceolbert gone to? Someone here must know.
To remind his crew
Oh
that he was
boy.
willing to do anything to anyone.
Have you seen ceolbert?
I don't keep track of the comings and goings of the Otherling.
Hey, I'm looking for ceolbert. Have you seen him?
Last I saw, he was sharpening arrowheads.
Ivar, it's done.
Peace, eh? And now everyone is shitting themselves with happiness.
If not happiness, then relief. Have you seen ceolbert? Want to pass on the good news?
He asked me to go hunting earlier, but I am in no such mood.
When it was over, Blackbeard had 5 musket balls in his body, 20 sword cuts, 25 separate wounds, and he was still standing when he died, still fighting. The legend is that he only fell when he ran out of blood. Whether that is true or rebellion, it doesn't particularly matter, because the fact that 25 wounds were required to stop
Hey, Eivor.
tells you something about the actual physical
Have you seen
reality.
ceolbert?
My brother saw him last.
Drunk as a mat.
Celebrating the peak.
Wake up!
Huh?
Where is ceolbert? Did none of you see ceolbert?
Only him, Drenger. You will have to wait until...
Does he often get this soaked?
By all the gods, he does. Twice a week.
And when you need him to sober up, what?
Keep this to yourself, but once or twice when I needed a quick word.
It's worth a try. Must be some way I can wake this drunk.
Bartholomew Roberts captured 407, more than all of them combined. He did it while drinking tea. This is the detail that trips everyone up. The most successful pirate in history. The man operated from the coast of Brazil to the coast of West Africa and the Caribbean in a single sustained campaign. The man who built his fleet.
By Odin and Thor, it's freezing!
A nice nap?
That's a low thing to...
I am looking for
The soft
the next elk.
said he was going hunting.
I know he went hunting.
Round the mouth of a cave nearby.
That's enough to go. Stretch your wings, Sunan. What happened here? This doesn't look good.
Managing desperate, violent men in extremely high stakes conditions. He solved the policy. Now, the part of studio AI outline mentions it needs more space than it gets. The slave ship. In 1722, Roberts encountered a Dutch slave ship. The captain refused to pay what Roberts demanded.
Ceolbert's bow.
Roberts burned the ship.
Dropped.
With the enslaved people still in the hold, his crew tried to free them. The chains prevented it. 80 people burned alive because the Dutch captain was unwilling to negotiate. That is the darkness the crimson defines. That is the reality that the 407 ships represent. Each of those ships had a crew. Each of those crews had a story. And Roberts, the man who changed the Constitution in the Democratic
Fucking wolves. Tears of Freya.
Following his instructions he had written into his code long before.
Ceolbert, you live.
Before the British could capture it.
I...
Stay quiet. You're badly hurt.
With his diamond cross around
A
his
dragon on the hilt. Keep breathing, boy.
found the body. Everything you think you know about the golden age of piracy is about the Atlantic,
I can get you to the others. I'll go easy.
Mediterranean, the West African coast, the routes between Europe and the New World.
If you didn't know, Cleo is a cashback app where you can get up to $250. Now I know what you're thinking. What about my credit? Well, there's no credit checks for Cleo. And even better, there's no interest. So if all you need is $75, you'll just have to pay $75 for that. No minimum direct deposit needed, no pay stub, W-2 forms, and to top it all off, you get to choose the repayment date that works best for you. So if you're ready to stop and go save those bills, do yourself a favor, download the Cleo app, and immediately start sweating this.
Save your strength.
There we are. Back to the front of the cave.
Hush, Ceolbert. We'll soon be among
While
friends.
all of that was happening, while Blackbeard was lighting his beard on fire and Roberts was drinking his tea and capturing 400 ships, something was happening on the other side of the world that dwarfs all of it. Completely. Her name was Zhong-Yi Sao. She was born in 1775 in Guangdong Province, China. She was a sex worker in brothel in the Pearl River Delta. She died in 1844 at approximately 69 years old of natural causes in her own home. In between those two facts is the most extraordinary pirate career in human history. She married a pirate named Zheng Yi in 1801. He was already the leader of a substantial confederation of pirate fleets in the South China Sea. Together, they expanded it. In 1807, Zheng Yi died. Most women in her position, in that era, in that culture, would have been absorbed into the patriarchal hierarchy of the pirate confederation and disappeared from history. Instead, Zheng Yi
Deal of.
Federation, building alliances, making promises, calling in debts. By the time the formal succession was settled, she was in command.
By the hand of Thor!
Is that the Otherling?
What has happened?
Let me put that in perspective.
Eivor, what happened?
Royal Navy
No.
in 1808, and
No! You foolish boy, what did you do?
I found him deep in a cave, beset by wolves.
Easy, boy. Easy.
not a single Western government aware she existed. Was not Roberts' democratic
Get me an axe, right fucking now!
Eva. He's gone.
disobey an order. Execution.
An axe!
His God will take him as he is. Axe or not.
Go, dear God, boy. And I will sing for you in Valhalla.
Second offense. Execution.
This was no wolf.
Attack the village that
Tell me what happened.
it was earned on its payments. Execution. The code worked. The fleet operated with military precision.
We were fools.
Chinese and
An Aedling was entrusted to us in time of war.
Portuguese.
We did not protect him.
I taught him to protect himself.
Not well enough. This was stuck in his chest.
Red flag fleet.
The Britain's dagger. Rodri!
The South China Sea.
But why?
You murdered his brother. Did you think he would let that lie so easily?
I told you he was a trickster. Peace was never his goal. He takes blood for blood.
Bishop Deolov! Over here!
Former sex worker from a floating brothel.
The walls of his fortress will not protect him. I will sheath this dagger into his lungs.
We must move fast then. Attack before Rodri can revel in his trick.
No mercy this time, Wolf-Kissed. You spared that wet turd Leofrid. We will not spare Rodri.
I swear.
Lord above, what's happened? Ceolbert!
Murdered.
Every pirate who challenged her.
May the Lord who frees you from sin save you and raise you up.
Send the boy's body to his father. He'll want a Christian burial. Lady Angharat said Rodri is holed up in Calstow Castle. That may have been
There is a spot.
a good...
Fine.
She walked away from the largest pirate operation in history.
What has happened?
Her freedom and her life. It was a successful
Oh boy, time for another battle.
You men, mount up and follow me. There's work to be done. I should have seen this coming. I should have known he would come for the weakest of us.
You opened a bloody wound when you killed Rodri's brother.
Anything worth doing must be paid for in blood.
Yeah, anything worth dying for must be done in blood. Blood of our enemies, blood of our
In Questwood,
servants,
you
blood
told me
of our
Rodri
people.
gave you that scar on your face. Is it a story
Right
worth
now, I
telling?
ran the
Not
whole
worth
world
telling, it is worth
by a
remembering.
precipice.
Years ago, I was headed back from the Western Isle. They have got fighters there. I had taken a bit of a beating.
In the
Put me in a surly
1700s,
mood.
or sorry, in the
I
50,
wanted
in the
blood and silver,
830s,
nothing more.
this
So me and my Drangier
moment
sailing along the coast
defined
of Kemri.
England.
See a nice spot for landing, covered in mist. We drag our ships ashore. And just then, a cry came from atop a hillock. The troll cursed Britons. The fog clears a bit. And there they are, all lined up. The biggest one calls out, "I am Rodri, king of this land. That means shit to me." I scream back. I give my boys a nod. And we raise up our axes and charge before they take a breath. We have the numbers. But the Britons are clever. It's marshland. The fog catches our boots, sucks us to a standstill. One by one, Rodri cuts us to bits. He gets to me, lays his blade at my cheek, and gives me this nick. "Leave this land and give your people fair warning," he says. Tell them King Rodri gave you that cut. Hen shit, I say. Rodri laughs and lets me go.
Quite a story, Ivar. Son of Ragnar, killer of kings, conqueror of England and the Western Isle. You have lived a saga worth 10.
That I have.
Well,
Right now, he's going to the kitchen, which is a big upgrade. But before
That sweat-sopped slug is just beyond those walls. May only be defeated by a dragon. My itching ass. He'll meet one all right.
Send a message to your men. We can build a camp here and lay plans for a surprise attack.
That is
So-
the documented account. I am not going to sensationalize it. I am going to tell you what it actually tells us about Lolomé.
Ivar's men waste no time. They're eager to pay out our revenge.
And he was willing to go past every limit because he had already been past it. The Spanish had left him for dead in a pile of corpses. But he had survived by playing his companions' blood. Whatever he decided about the world,
I've been waiting to get back at these Britons ever since you broke me from that cage, Dane. The time is nigh.
that delusion drove everything after. He was not insane. That is the important distinction. He was not a random killer.
I am ready.
What in the name of Loki have you done?
Called in the dragon to help me slay Rodri. Now what say you, Wolf-Kissed? Are you ready for war?
The world he lived in, and who had decided that those rules did not protect him, had never protected
Rally the men, Ivar. Let's have at it.
It is a good...
The gate looks...
My men are loading a gate.
the most feared man in the Caribbean. For approximately 5 years, then he was captured by the people of the Darren camp and local officials. What happened next is grimly poetic. He writes that they tore him to pieces.
why is Eivor the only one that does battle meditation?
Rodri! Show yourself!
Of all the stupid people.
Ragnarsson, how is it you come in force when our peace has been concluded?
Do not mock us, whoreson! You splattered blood on our peace with the butchery of young Ceolbert!
Speak what nonsense you please, Dane. If you mean war, our defenses are sure.
Gaze upon my face, king of crow food, and meet the dragon that will devour you!
I see a spent old man playing at serpents.
Enough talking, Ivar.
Bring the oil cart and set the fires! When I am done with Rodri, I will tear the fat from these shanks and use it to fry our bread.
Because they imply that this can happen again. That it did happen. That is reason.
Gustavo Cassial.
By systems, it then became something that the system could not contain. Jack Sparrow is funny because he is not...
Get the cart, boys! We will light it
Let's
up
hit
in
them
front
hard.
of the gate!
Get the wagon to the gate!
Send soldiers to stop our cart! I will watch the castle wall with Rodri's blood! Demon Time to fight dirt!
Closer! Closer to the bloody gate!
Begin, Ali, boys!
Ah!
Springles! Keep your head down! Find cover! Empty barricades!
Where is our turret?
Hold up a fight!
That was clever. Watch out! Incoming arrows!
Your dragon has arrived!
Give me a hand over here!
Ivar the Boneless. Huh. You
Make
make
a
a
pitiful
pitiful
dragon.
dragon.
Bastard kicked me in the liver. I need some fresh air.
Yep. Definitely a dragon. Of sorts. Alright. Before we continue further, I need to take a leap.
I felled the rotting old oak.
He's not dead.
No. I have something else planned. Spectacle, remember?
With you.
He's nothing now but a sad sack of flesh. Kill him and be done with it.
Oh no. This will be good. I have something specific in mind. A place and a method. Come.
All right, let's get this over with.
Load this lump of lard onto your horse and we will go. Take care he stays alive. Eivor, do not forget that load of rotten flesh called Rodri.
Where are we going?
An overlook I found while scouting. A view, one fit for a dying king.
There's no need for spectacle, Ivar. Let the man die.
No, no, no. He must die with style.
I'm not. My streaming dad, I'll be there in a few.
How are you doing, dear king? Stay with us. You must not miss what is coming.
Bloody evil.
I killed King Ella, King Osbert, King Edmund, and now King Rod. I killed King Ella, King Osbert, King Edmund, and now King Rodri. Who else can claim such a string of victories?
Just finish me.
It is not my place to interfere in this feud.
Valhalla must look such a sight.
Watered down
Does he
version of
breathe
a
still?
blood eagle,
Barely.
baby.
Rodri, are you listening? For years I wore this scar with shame. Nicked by a Briton and left alive. I tried to cover it with a beard, a cloak, but as your fame grew, I began to beam with pride. A king gave me this mark. Here we are. Bring him close. Over here!
Oh, I'm aware. Shut up. Ivo.
Haul him
Pish
up there
posh
to the top
battles.
and keep him breathing.
Finish this quickly, Ivar.
See here? A hungry blade. Now comes the dragon to feed on his favorite meal. The blood eagle.
Ivar, is this...
The birth of a blood eagle is a sight to behold, my friend. First, I slice the length of your spine.
That is a Norseman. The true essence of old heroes.
The Blood Eagle has no true meaning for Ivar. He's doing it simply to take pleasure in suffering.
Now, I pull back the flesh.
The method will always outlive the meaning. Few in time will care why this man died. But the how, that is a song for the ages. The fog between good and evil grows thick over time. But glory never fades.
There is nothing glorious here.
Life is not pretty. It is a bloody fight.
Out come the lungs, and we spread them like wings. All of Mercia can see him now.
I've seen enough.
We are not finished, Eivor. This saga we have written together, it needs an ending. Here and now.
It is ended, Ivar. I'm done with this place.
A fight to the death. You and me. If I win, I am the greatest Vikinger who ever lived. If I lose, what a tale you have to tell.
You are battle-drunk, Ivar. Goodbye.
Poor ceolbert. He barely said a word.
When?
I pushed that dragon dagger into his heart.
No.
Just a soft little squeal. Then, nothing.
You sick fucking backrot.
The things a man must do. The trials one must face. The friends one must betray. To achieve one's destiny. And become king killer forevermore.
Traitor. Ceolbert was...
Like a son to me! Yes! Yes! So fight! Alive, Eivor! To fight high above the world! Valhalla awaits! Hold a moment, Eivor. Let me ask you something. Come on, then, if you're so hot to die. Eivor! Give it here!
No.
To Helheim with you.
Eivor!
Eivor betrayed everything that Eivor wanted.
Carry the body to Quadford. We will say our goodbyes there. And send a message to Abba. Tell him his brother is dead.
Anyway. We had a... So we've got this. Confirm the kill.
Why? Why? Why?
You most brave.
Go. Purple. Oh, drunk bear. What am I supposed to do? Wow. Oh. Yeah. I can't. I can't right now. I have no arrows, no nothing. But I now know where he is. I have found him. Bro.
The organization is wondering if the person who shot Abdul Salam was someone who shouldn't have been on the street zelts.
Heartbreaking. 1 year ago, this guy goes on the news on ABC to say he fears for his safety with all violence and just the lack of
So the thing is I was technically able. I was the right level to go up against him, but I need to be a couple levels higher to beat this man.
Eivor, hello.
Bishop.
Dead at the hands of a Briton.
I killed him.
You?
After peace was made, Ivar murdered ceolbert and pinned the crime on Rodri to get another swing at him.
How do you come to know this?
He told me himself.
I am always one who desires the truth, Eivor. But this is a hard thing to hear. Did he die well?
Death at my hand was his final aim. He wanted the glory of a bloody end.
An end you did not deny him. With Ivar gone, peace and quiet are now possible. I will console myself for the thought that we will meet again in Valhalla. For good or ill, he lived life by his own...
He lived his life at cross purposes. I often found him strange.
He needs a proper farewell.
Bishop, send word to Lady Angharad. Say that her husband died by treachery.
As soon as I am able.
Have you heard from King Ceolwulf?
He is felled by it. Still, he makes plans for this. Therefore, Shropshire declares herself your...
I am grateful.
God go with you.
I'll go with you, Eivor.
Ivar gone. Shropshire an ally.
I should
confer with friendly.
I mean, should I do the next section, which would be Vinland? Or should I just go to Vinland and cut the stream? What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
Changing up the districts in order to basically copy Virginia here. and you know, get
I should speak with Hytham.
the government, and that's awesome. That's awesome because we need to destroy leftists because they're evil. So yeah, Ryan, Shapiro, you can email me. I'd be more than happy to make you actually left that are evil.
Alright. What do y'all think? Should I just report and end the stream, or report, go to Vinland, and then end the stream before starting the Vinland quest line?
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
Okay. So it's up to me. I would report and then end the stream, but I'm doing whatever my viewers
We are
want.
allied with Shropshire, but at a grievous cost.
Yes, my scouts told me. Such a justice was done. Ceolbert will be remembered.
He was.
Shropshire.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Okay. We got Kent. We got Vinland. We got two other map lines. Nottinghamshire, Jorvik.
What can you tell me of Vinland? Is it a real place or merely a rumor?
Rumor or not,
If she's willing to risk her life,
Nessa is her.
Alright, let's go to Vinland.
I'll go now. And
It is a long voyage.
I'm aware it's a long voyage. It's a bon voyage.
Eivor, if you've a moment to spare.
No, I don't have a moment to spare. It's time for me to go to Vinland. Vinland, 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 Vinland.
all right, bring out my lieutenant. What is it you do?
If you want to deal with you.
I must take my leave.
Speak with Nessa at the docks. And Nessa and Nessa.
If it is strength you require, you need look no further.
Raid with me, warrior.
Inky the Bowl raid. Yeah.
Good day to you, stranger.
Nessa, is it? I am a... That is... Randvi called it...
One and the same. It is a 3-week trip by...
Should we survive?
Eivor, you must be dressed as a thrall when you arrive. To be seen as you are, with Ray Gorham runs this new camp. And it is a good bet all but a few will be lost.
Good thinking.
Only taking care of our prize Strenger.
First things first, Eivor. My ship, my rules. Second...
Understood.
Good. Say the words, and we are off.
I'll leave my gear behind and dress.
Hop in. We'll leave.
A thrall, they say. They said, look pretty, I would.
3 cold weeks on the Whale Road.
Yeah, well, we just reached Vinland and we should get a trophy for reaching Vinland.
Saga lands. All this way to kill a man. Gorm Kjotveson, the son of my father's old foe.
Yeah.
What dark work does the Order have so far across the open sea?
Same dark work that brought Desmond Miles here in the 3rd game. Yeah? Yeah. focus. Indeed. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Thrice the future, twice of gold.
Someone in charge. I'd better step with care. No friends here.
You look stronger than most of the others. What's your name?
Yora of Jorvik.
Yora? As in horse?
My father never wanted children. What is this place?
Newhaven. A wild place found on no map.
Are we settling here?
That is not our plan. Too many wild folk in the woods.
They threaten us.
You ask too many questions, horse. Your task is to keep your mouth shut and do as I tell you. Now, unload that ship and then I'll have you carry those carrots.
Hildy! Hildy! We can't find Olaf.
Loki says, not again.
We cannot send supplies to Gorm without his guidance.
Ugh! Haul what supplies we have to the nearest camps then. Gorm's men will do the rest.
Let me go. I can carry whatever supplies Gorm needs.
That's Olaf's job, horse, not yours. You stick to this port and keep your head down. Ask around about Olaf. Someone must know where he has run off to.
Yay!
If I can find this Olaf, you may know where Gorm is.
So we are going to find Olaf.
Grab a shovel from Gorm's storehouse.
No, it is a rotten place, that storehouse. Have you seen it? A bloody mess.
If it's a mess, then clean it, dung brain.
Smashed crates. Somebody crawled off, left a trail of blood. Finding Olaf may be the key to finding Gorm, or at least a helpful ally.
Yeah.
Someone picked the lock and got away, or was hauled off. Could be a trail. Someone broke through here, made quite a mess. Could be Olaf went this way. Footprints. Might be Olaf's. This trail leads to high ground. Good. I can get my bearings.
Yeah. Anyway. So we are going to get to here, to Native Village, and then we will...
Never have I seen such a place.
And then we're gonna finish off what we can finish.
Quiet. The stone building inside.
There you go.
on you. You went here that.
Those two carry themselves like leaders. It's worth a try. Hey, Oya, do any of you speak? This is Sunan. Her name means Sunan made us some friends. These huts. Clothes. Am I in Midgard still? Waterfalls are places of power in the old sagas.
Giga oya ganyattera geheronu rodaska.
9 days I hung in the tree. 9 days. You hear me?
There is a language I know well, but the words are mindset.
Zatunde gantiga rojadatku. Zatsetsant doga asquenu. Toner era ancha da hawite negaa.
Then I threw my eye in the well. This is wisdom.
Sounds like the ranting of a seer. Who are you?
Olaf, I am. Olaf.
And where is, what?
Do not stab me from behind, Drengur. Like Sigurd and the dragon. Please.
I'm not here to kill you. I've come for Gorm.
Not here to kill me?
Not today.
Oh, stay clear of Gorm, then. He's not a good...
It is a matter of honor. And Gorm...
Oh, good. Yes. Yes, honor is good. Olaf will help you. Olaf will help you so much. Honor is the only thing. Yes, the only thing.
I saw signs of a struggle at your camp. Did something happen between you and Gorm?
Nothing to speak of. He, did not care for me trading with the villagers here. Beat me and put me in chains. I slipped away free. Not so unlucky, am I? Still alive, yes. Still alive.
Good. Point me toward Gorm.
Not possible.
Always.
He is away. Far away at the camps in these woods. All well guarded. Might be at anyone.
Why camps? Is he settling here? Or searching for something?
Searching, yes. Always searching. And never finding. The mean back.
And how do I find...
I can show you.
Olaf, would you tell me something?
Anything Olafur can tell, Olafur will tell my new and big friend.
Why would Gorm cross the sea to this nameless wilderness? It seems a great risk for so little.
Gorm carries with him a crystal that talks. It tells him where to go and what to do.
A talking crystal?
It is true. The elf stone tells him to seek, and so he seeks. And when it says dig, he digs. Such a mystery.
What is he digging for?
That is a mystery he will not tell. But my guess is the best guess. He seeks the door to Jotunheim.
Door to Jotunheim. You mean the mirrored glass?
Look! Out across the river. One of Gorm's camps. All look like that. All of them.
They are well guarded, you...
Oh, yes. And they are all...
It does not take much.
But sharp steel...
You're not wrong. I could...
Olafur will help.
Oren hides.
Yes. Yes!
I don't understand.
No, take this.
Thank you for this. Might be a good idea to trade, now that I'm here. He seems eager to trade goods.
God, the Jadadu. Otena go does the Duhunzoni? Ii walks on Tigo.
Oh.
Yawa.
I'll see you later, friend. He seems eager to trade goods.
Unkantor. Ah. Okay.
I can hike into the woods straight for Gorm, or gather raw materials and trade for better weapons.
Wait a sec.
Stop!
Why? Is in these woods somewhere. One of Gorm's camps. Might learn where he's hiding. Or find some resources at the least. This place is heavily guarded. I will find you, Gorm, no matter how long it takes.
Where are you hiding, Corp?
Of course. There's this.
One step closer.
Okay. Nice. Cool. Where does this get? Rough. Yeah.
A lonely end. Luck skipped his turn. Take you back to Neuhofen. Tall ask for a corpse. You have some weight on you. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this body? Okay. Okay. Almost there.
Cutting the ocean skin, and when the door...
Brother! Brother! Brother, you have always been...
Blame not the adventurer, for the pull of blood songs can tempt even the gods.
Where do I go now? Without you to guide...
His path is in front of you, child. He would...
He's...
Remember your brother, and bring home his tale.
I will hope... Thank you for bringing him back. Thank you. I'm going to be the best hunter ever. Just like you.
Quite a number you've taken.
It was not me alone. My friends and I won them. Sadly, we were separate. We are supposed to meet here to...
Wait in safety.
Safe travel.
The best hunter ever.
We
Just like you, brother.
Cutting
Wait and see.
the old
I will shoot that elk in the eye.
Too bright. Great.
Who's Carla? Frey.
Turkeys are evil. You are evil, turkey. Unfortunate there. And unfortunately, I don't have a horse, so I can't necessarily... Oh, that bald eagle! Oh! Oh! I killed America's bird. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. The fact that you can actually kill a bald eagle is crazy in this game, considering that it is America's bird. Alright. Hi. Hi, puffy, yummy, you made that ba 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 ba. Well, we got no mana. Hi, lemon nine, lemon no. Biddy bubble ba potato bubble.
I should be cautious around here.
Cool. Hi, bye. Jedi scum. Ha ha ha. you stupid turkeys. Good lord. If I ever get snapped by a turkey, somebody shoot me. Because, that's stupid. I mean in real life, not in folklore. I don't care about folklore. I know turkeys are just batshit crazy birds. With dopamine effects, because they put you to sleep. Giggity giggity. Yeah. Ooh. Synchronized. Open-minded and then blood. Yeah. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and complete everything we can. That time with Mama. Trader Guilds. That's right. Alright, we've found another one. Realistically, around each of the fast travel points should be a fort, and the largest one will house what's his face, Storm. What we're trying to do is we're trying to complete almost so we don't. Again, the point is not to have to come back to Vinland. Ecco esce che carte. Posso vedere. Memory serves. That's right. That's right. So I got no heart, no skills, no nut, apparently.
Here, I, Brendan of Clonfert, servant of our Lord, do
make my final inscription before this holy fount of light. My journey is ended. For 2 and some years have I heeded the inner voice of my lord, and followed it to this place, to receive his word. I have seen the gate with its ancient markings. I have heard the voice of his angel, calling me beloved. Yet, the way did not open. His voice yet calls to me still, in blissful forms, torturous to me. Yet, the way remains closed. My way forward is uncertain. Here I, Brendan of Clonfert, servant of our Lord, to make my final inscription before this holy fount of light. My journey is ended. For 2 and some years have I heeded the inner voice of my Lord, and followed it to this place, to receive his word. I have seen the gate with its ancient markings. I have heard the voice of his angel, calling me beloved. Yet, the way did not open. His voice yet calls to me still, in blissful forms, torturous to me. Yet, the way remains closed. My way forward is uncertain.
Yay. I'm not really worried about it.
Time to end this chaos feast.
Oh, brother.
You want...
They're like, this isn't where you die.
My friends healed me with... Yes. I feel much...
Yes, yes.
Eat cloudberry. Nice. Oh, rough. I want to take care of this legendary beast. Mainly because I want to. I know where. Leather. Why did it say healed they all the bloody time? I shouldn't be hearing tribal music with guilt. Alright. Damn. Some bitch. Yep. I died. Let's see what my inventory looks like. Cool. No problem. Yeah, let's go back to our hometown. Oh, brother. What to do, what to do, what to do about It's 9:23 p.m. God, this place has gone nuts. MVTS nuts.
Saat kahtoon no hoda vagat gerdu. Ne on haa jo yanere. I waksu tigo. Jo yanere zino hoda waserago. O tena go desa duhun zoni? Ayawa sa yezayat da genha. Ne on haa jo yanere.
Cloak. Okay.
I waksu tigo.
I must take my leave.
Okay. 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 I miss my good bow and my good weapons. I get that this has to be done via secrecy, but what can I do about it? Dear Lord, I like me some dynamite. Yonder bello, la roquero, masa poquero. Look at that moon, so bright and beautiful in the night sky. It's like night, yeah. Ah, turkeys. Evil little bastards. Most evil little bastards. Guys. Most evil little bastards.
Really good
Ahora
brother.
quiero na mocaleo. Ya na momo de no combo. Leon bembe lambo limba dimba dimbo limba dimba dimba dimbo. Okay. We will see what it happens to be. We will see what it happens to be in a bit. My child. Oh, Frank.
It's gone or?
No.
1717. A merchant sailor named Thomas Coram was 7 months at sea. No land in sight. No letters from home.
Neon
No
hot
sound
joy under
except
there.
the ocean and the rigging and the breathing of the men sleeping around him. At 2 in the morning, on a flat, calm sea with no wind and no stars visible from the cloud, he heard something. He described it later as the most beautiful sound he had ever heard in his life. A voice, female, singing something he couldn't identify.
I have to go. See you soon.
He went over the rail before any of his shipmates could stop him. He swam toward the sound. They pulled him back to 4 men. He was fighting them, trying to get back to the water, trying to get back to the voice. When he was restrained and brought below deck, and the ship's
This area
captain
is
asked
off
him
limits.
what he had been doing, Thomas Coram said something that his captain wrote in the ship's log. The log survived. Coram said, "She was calling me home." Thomas Coram was not a lunatic. He was not drunk. He was not the first.
Coram must
And
be
he was
near.
not the last.
His doom has come.
2,000 years, across every ocean, every culture, every era of maritime history, men who knew the sea better than they knew their own faces have heard that sound. And some of them went into the water, and some of them did not come back. Today on Village Vow, we are going to find out why. This is not a mythology video. I am not here to tell you that mermaids were real. I am not here to dismiss the entire 3,000-year documented history of these encounters as mass hallucination. I am here to do something harder. I am here to set in space the not superstitious peasants. These are the most credentialed, most experienced, most scientifically rigorous maritime professionals of their era. Yet they all saw the same thing. So, what was it? Let's start with the biggest misconception.
What they told you!
Mermaids operate the same way. Sirens in Greek mythology were not mermaids, not octopus. They were not half woman, half man. They were not underwater. They did not have tails. The original sirens, the creatures that Homer describes in the Odyssey, the creatures that Odysseus had to be tied to his mast to survive, were half woman, half bird. Bird with wings to sat on rocks. In the earliest Greek depictions, the pottery, the friezes, the coins, the sirens are always shown with bird bodies, wings, talons, a human face and torso. Although a large bird, the siren that made Odysseus throw himself at his own ropes was not beautiful in the way a mermaid is beautiful. She was terrifying in the way a mermaid is terrifying. She was the creature that waits for men to die. Yet she involved them to their deaths with something more dangerous than her appearance. Homer is very specific about this. In the Odyssey, the sirens don't promise beauty. They don't promise love. They promise knowledge. The sirens tell Odysseus that if he comes for them, they will tell him everything that happened in the Trojan War. Every detail, every secret, every truth that the gods had. Hidden from a living. They promise to answer the question every mortal has. What is the truth about everything that matters? That is a different kind of temptation than a beautiful woman. That is the temptation of certainty, of understanding, of knowing, finally and completely, what the world actually is. And Odysseus, the smartest man in the Greek world, the man who defeated Troy with a wooden horse, the man who navigated every supernatural obstacle the gods threw at him, had to be physically restrained from going to them. What does that tell you about the power of that alternative?
Hang on!
Bird siren to fish siren. Itself a fascinating historical story. It happened gradually. Centuries. Period. Birds to siren. Nature. Our scenes. Like the sirens. Nature saw oceanic habitat.
We're short on cash. We really didn't know how to do it. So I decided to have this credit card. And the time couldn't have been better. Here's what I used for my first month. Groceries, gas, my water and power bill, food, and essentials for my pet. And each unexpected cost repair. I didn't panic this time. I just used my Alice credit card. Applying takes about 2 minutes on your phone. If you're approved, you're in. And you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000. Get approved, $50. And the best part, I use Atlas for stuff I already like. Groceries, gas, takeout, bills, and I get up to 10% cash back at over 15,000 stores. But 200% cash back on Lucky Slides. Atlas also reports to all 3 major credit bureaus, so your on-time payments can help build towards a stronger financial future. If you're tired of stressing over basics, apply for Atlas and see what you qualify for.
Township. Try again.
Habitat. By the medieval period, the fishtail was standard. The bird body had been forgotten, and the creature that had originally been a deathbringer on rocky cliffs had become something beautiful, swimming beneath the waves. Why did the story change? Because sailors needed the story to change. If the thing that called you to your death was ugly, bird-clawed, dark-winged, perched on rocks surrounded by rotting corpses, then the story was simple. Avoid the ugly thing. But if the thing that called you to your death was beautiful, if it was the most beautiful thing you had ever seen, if it was everything you had been missing for months on, the empty ocean, then the story became something else. Beauty itself is dangerous. The most desirable thing is the thing that will kill you. The voice that makes you feel most alive is the voice leading you to your death. That story, the one the medieval sailors told, is far more useful for a person whose profession involves being alone on the ocean for months at a time. It is a warning dressed as a love story, and it persisted for a reason. January 9th, 1493, Christopher Columbus is sailing off the coast of what is now the Dominican Republic. He has just completed the most significant voyage in the history of European exploration. He is alert. He is experienced. He is keeping careful records. And he writes this in his official log. The day before, when the Admiral was going to Arroyo del Oro, he said he saw 3 sirens who came up very high out of the sea, but they were not as beautiful as they are painted, though to some extent they had the form of a human face. Read that carefully. He says they were not as beautiful as they are painted. He is comparing what he saw to the artistic depictions he already knows. He is not saying what he expected to see. And notice his This is not the account of a man making something up. This is the account of a careful observer who is slightly disappointed that reality didn't match the picture. Columbus actually see? The answer is
Stupid Lynx. You think you can attack me and get away with it? I think not.
brown dark eyes. It makes sounds, low resonant calls. That dark. In fog, at a distance, could be interpreted as something more human. And manatees have something else. They nurse their young by holding the infant against their chest with their front flippers in the same position.
I'm over here!
A human infant. When a nursing manatee surfaces in low light conditions with the infant held to its chest, the silhouette from a distance is of a humanoid shape, almost water-like. That rational explanation.
Overrun with bears.
Praise Odin that you found me. But be still.
Columbus
In the huts of ferocious tree shakers.
These creatures have faces, human faces. He noted the discrepancy from the artistic ideal. He did not note any discrepancy from humanity itself.
You are safe now.
Thank you. Thank you, kinsman. The brutes.
How did you come to...
My friends, the toothbreak. I ended up snooping.
Henry Hudson, 1608. 115 years after Columbus. Henry Hudson is attempting to find the Northeast Passage, a route from Asia to the top of Russia. His crew are experienced Arctic mariners. They are not in the warm Caribbean waters where manatees live. They are in cold, northern seas. June 15, 1608. The ship's log records that the crew saw a mermaid surface near the ship. The entry, written by Hudson himself in his capacity as logkeeper, describes the creature in detail. From the navel upward, her back and breasts look like a woman's. Her body is big as one of us, her skin very white, and long hair hanging down behind, of color black. In her going down, they saw her tail, which was like the tail of a porpoise, and speckled like a mackerel. This is not poetry. This is not legend. This is a ship's log entry. A formal document recorded by a professional navigator whose career depended on the accuracy of his observations. The two sailors who saw it were not drunk. They were on watch, on duty, in the Arctic, where there are no manatees. The creature Hudson describes as a mystery impossible. And yet it was recorded as an observed fact in an official maritime document. I am not telling you mermaids are real. I am telling you that the documentary record of these encounters is more robust than anyone is comfortable discussing. And that the gap between hallucination and what was actually witnessed has never been satisfactorily closed. Here is what we know for certain. The human mind is not designed for the ocean. Not because we can't swim. Not because we can't sail. But because the ocean presents a human perceptual system of conditions we did not evolve to handle. Let's start with isolation. Sensory deprivation research, conducted extensively in the 1950s and 1960s before the ethics of it became uncomfortable, establishing that the human brain, when deprived of sufficient sensory input, begins to generate its own. This is not a metaphor. This is not poetry. This is measurable neurological activity. The brain, receiving insufficient data from the external world, begins confabulating, filling in the gaps with material drawn from memory, expectation, and desire. After approximately 72 hours of monotonous sensory environment, the same sounds, the same sights, the same rhythms.
Oh, I hate these Karen puzzles. So this should be my third one if I complete it here.
Sailors in the golden age of
Oh
exploration
yeah,
were not at sea for 72 hours. They were at sea
complete
for
this.
months, sometimes years. The monotony was absolute.
Come, Father, this way.
I am here. I am here.
Look, I've made this myself. My hardest can yet.
Oh, yes. Your mother said you had taken swiftly to this stack of stones. This is impressive.
And it can stand hard against the winds as well. Watch.
A burst of blue air that blows to rival New York's noisy belches. Well made, Eivor. But know this. Height is not the only trait of a Karen's beauty. Shape, balance, and expression are key. Seek a variety of these. Let your only goal in this task be to surpass your own best creation.
Okay, why did nobody teach me that when you get a credit card, I'm actually not supposed to spend the entire balance? When I got a card with a $2,000 credit limit, I thought I was actually supposed to use it. Turns out, a big part of how good your credit is depends on how much you're actually using. It wasn't until I tried this credit building app called Kickoff that I saw how much my high utilization was holding my credit back. How to break through. There is no credit check. Sign up with Kickoff and get a $750 line of credit. Instead of funding a shopping spree, it's funding your financial freedom. Pay a few bucks a month, pay off that plan, set up auto pay. All of this credit building as if you go to work ready in the background. In the eyes of credit bureaus, paying your bills on time, keeping your credit utilization really low. Kickoff can also help you find and dispute errors like your credit report that you didn't even know about. Tap here and start building your credit today with Kickoff.
Yeah.
Here are 3 tips to becoming a pro player in Raid Shadow Legends. Tip number 3, choose Kale as your starter champion. While all 4 starters are decent.
The brain, deprived of vitamin C for long enough, begins to behave in ways that we would recognize today as clinical psychosis. Hallucinations, false memories, the perception of sensory input, particularly sound and vision, that has no external source. A scurvy-affected sailor, 5 months at sea, in a state of prolonged sensory deprivation in the early hours of the morning when the human circadian rhythm is at its most.
I got it. I'm not worried about your stupid game code.
Mental state. And yet, Columbus did not have scurvy when he made his January 9th log entry. His voyage to the Caribbean took approximately 10 weeks, not long enough for scurvy to develop. Hudson's crew were experienced Arctic mariners who would have had dietary knowledge that reduced scurvy risk. The neurological explanation accounts for many sightings. It does not account for all of them, and the ones it doesn't account for are the most credentialed, most carefully recorded, most institutionally documented sightings. The ones that survive in official logs rather than in sailors' memoirs. The acoustics of the ocean. Here is the detail that scientists don't advertise. The ocean makes sounds that are indistinguishable at certain distances and in certain conditions. Human singing. Humpback whales produce songs, technically that can travel hundreds of miles through the deep ocean. These songs are not random. They have structure. They have repetition. They have what musicians would call phrasing. More importantly, when a humpback whale song travels a great distance through the water and then through the hull of a wooden sailing ship, when it is filtered through the wood, it won't get the ambient sound of the ocean around it. What the sailor's ear receives is not obviously the sound of a whale. What the sailor's ear receives is something rhythmic, melodic, and vaguely female. Something that sounds in the dark and tunable. And 5 months at sea, like singing. This was confirmed by acoustic researchers at the University of British Columbia in 2018, who recorded humpback whale songs with period accurate wooden hull materials and results to most ears. 43% of ears identify the sounds as vocalizations or expressions. 41% identify them as female. That is the sound millions of young humped whale form. That is the sound of thousands of sailors heard in the dark. Is the scientific explanation of what Thomas was a humpback whale 3 miles away. Why did the sound seem close enough to swim to? Why did it seem as louder as the ship? Why did the only come back? Humpback whale songs don't speak. They don't respond. They don't acknowledge the presence of a ship. The acoustic explanation accounts for what the sound might have been. It does not account for how the sound behaved. Every maritime culture in human history has a version of this story. Not similar
I must be
stories,
careful now.
not inspired by each other's stories. The same story, independently arrived at, in civilizations that have no contact with each other. That fact alone is worth more attention than it gets. The Selkies of Scotland and Ireland. The Selkie is not a mermaid. It is something more disturbing. The Selkie is a creature that lives in the sea as a seal. But it can remove its seal skin and walk on land as a human. The legend varies by island, but the core is consistent. A fisherman finds a seal's skin on the beach. He takes it. He hides it. Without her skin, the Selkie cannot return to the sea. She becomes his wife. She appears human. She lives as human. She has his children. But she's always looking. Always searching the house. Always knowing that
Aid
somewhere
me. Be my
is the
eyes.
skin that makes her what she actually is. And the day she
To
finds
me,
it,
you stone-dwelling
walks back
godwoman!
into the sea.
In time,
Without
what
looking
once
back,
was
leaving
shall
the
be.
children on
Again.
The Selkie legend is not about men lured to their deaths. It is about women losing their nature, and the inevitability of that nature reasserting itself. Scholars who have studied the Selkie tradition note that it appears most strongly in communities with a specific demographic reality. Communities where young women taken by Scottish and Irish raiders, women who were far from home, who were held in a place that was not their own, who looked at the sea and remembered what they had been. The Selkie legend may not be about seals at all. It may be the encoded memory of a specific historical atrocity, preserved in story form for hundreds of years. The skin that was taken, the
Go on.
sea that
Did you find Olaf the Unlucky?
I
did. I locked him away for thieving. When I return, I will see that the beasts of the woods pick at his flesh till his bones are clean. Nobody steals from me and won't. You're mine!
Described in the oldest accounts as like a flute or a skylight.
Wait, listen.
This is more lies to
Oh, yeah.
Gorm's crystal eye. What was Gorm digging for? Something deep inside this cave. Olaf should know his tormentor is dead. I owe him that much. Olaf should know his tormentor is dead. I owe him that much.
Interesting is that Nick Neal's connection to natural disaster, because in 2011, after the Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, the largest tsunami in recorded Japanese history, multiple coastal communities reported that Nick Neal's sightings had been recorded in the weeks before the disaster.
What do you see, Suman?
I'll kill you!
go. My eyes.
It invites pursuit. Salka is the spirit of a woman who died violently in water, drowned, or murdered and thrown in, or driven to suicide by a faithless lover. She haunts the water where she died, and she calls to men, not with a beautiful song, with the voice she had when she was alive, the voice they recognized. The Rusalka is not trying to seduce strangers. She is trying to hold on to the people she knew. The men who wronged her. The man who promised her marriage.
Hey, what?
The father who should have protected her. In Islamic tradition, Rusalka is not a creature of the deep. She is a creature of specific places, specific rivers, specific ponds, the place where she died. You can live your entire life near Rusalka's water and never hear her, unless you are the one she is calling. The Rusalka
Hey!
is something that has something to do with the ocean and everything to do with guilt. The sound you hear in the water is the voice of the woman you wronged. And the reason you go toward it is not because it is beautiful. Because you know. In 1997, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, reported a sound in the Pacific Ocean. They called it it's one of the loudest sounds in the ocean. Far louder than any biological source. It's heard on multiple microphones from thousands of miles. Its acoustic profile was consistent with a living creature. NOAA spent years analyzing it. The conclusion, eventually, it was probably ice movement. A massive ice wave. Cracking of ice shelves producing a sound that traveled impossibly far through the deep ocean channels. Probably. In 2018, a different recording. A research vessel in the North Atlantic picked up a regular rhythmic sound that their instruments characterized as biological. No song, not fish, not any known marine animal. The pattern was too consistent, too structured. It repeated at intervals that were almost exactly equal. The paper published by the research team described the sound as an unknown biological or geological organism. Consistent repetition, inconsistent with known norm. Biological acoustic phenomena. In other words, something was making the sound. It was making it in a pattern. They didn't know what it was. We have mapped less than 20% of the ocean floor. Discover new species in the deep ocean every year. We have found creatures in the deep Atlantic that existed only in myths.
Oh boy. Well,
The giant
here's
squid was a
the
sea
last
monster legend for
outpost.
2,000 years before we photographed one alive in 2004. The scientific humility that should apply to this, the recognition that the ocean is vast, that we know very little of it, that creatures and phenomena exist in the deep that we have not yet documented, is somehow absent from discussions of mermaid legends.
The probabilities
The same
lead
scientific
others.
community that was
I
wrong
should
about the
return
giant
to
squid,
Olav.
wrong about
He
the
deserves to
coral
know what happened
wrong
here.
about every deep sea
He
creature
deserves to
dismissed
know what
before
happened
finding it
here.
is entirely certain that the 3,000-year documented history of these encounters has no physical basis. I am not certain of that. The call of
Good boy.
there is a French term, appel du vide, the call of the void. You may have experienced it. Standing at the edge of a cliff.
You ever see this credit card before? Its effects could be altering your financial health. Stage 1, your credit score may increase. Stage 2,
I just heard a sound in my room, but I don't know what it is.
Stage 3, you can buy what you want without the money immediately leaving your savings. This is the Atlas credit card. It offers 0% APR and doesn't require a past credit history or pay stubs. The cash bonus can help you get some extra cash.
Here I am getting skittish over nothing. Nothing, I tell you, nothing. Alright. Let's get everything we can.
Three things to consider before applying for your next credit card. Number 1, your lifestyle. You fly a lot, spend a lot at restaurants, live for cars, and benefits that match your spending. Number 2, how high is your spending? Think about a 0% in your card that can help you make progress. Number 3, most important thing to figure out is which cards are more likely to be used. Do this go-to credit
You can do...
Dropped something?
Good old I cannot seem to...
At the rail of a ship underneath water, that impulse.
It cannot fly. I'll have to lead it back up.
Watch out for his affections. Dan is the fiery sort, loves to give kisses. Please don't kill him if he pecks you a bit.
Psychologists have studied this. It is experienced by approximately 50% of people with no history of depression or suicidal ideation.
Stop pecking on me!
Red recognition system is firing. You are aware of the danger. Your brain safety system fires, and something in the feedback loop produces the opposite of what it intends, the impulse forward rather than back. But here is the other theory, the one that the psychologists mentioned carefully in footnotes. The theory that the impulse is not a malfunction, that it is the recognition system on the other side of the boundary, that the void is not empty, that the deep water is not empty, that the sound you hear at the edge of your experience of the world.
You can fly to Helheim.
Thomas Moran went over the rail. He said she was calling him home. He came
I
back.
suppose it was his
Most
fate.
of them came back.
He was one of the slower ones. I guess I will go back to my friends, the Toothbreakers. I hope they still wait for me at the port.
Here on the maritime history, the Greek sirens on their rocks, the medieval mermaids in the waves, the Japanese Big Joe before the earthquake, the Scottish sailor with seal skin, the Slavic Masalka at the river's edge, and Columbus on his flagship, and Hudson in the Arctic, and Thomas More in the water. The same story, the same sound, the same impossible pull towards something in dark water that sounds like an ocean. I have given you the scientific explanations. Manatees, humpback whales, sensory deprivation, scurvy, the fish, acoustic phenomena. And I have given you the math of those explanations, the parts that don't add up, the credentials of the witnesses, the specificity of the accounts, the patterns that 3,000 years of independent observation from cultures that never spoke to each other somehow agree on. You are going to have to decide for yourself where you land on this. But I want to leave you with one more thing. We have explored approximately 19% of the ocean. 81% of the largest habitat on Earth is essentially unknown to us. In that unknown space, in waters we have never mapped, at depths we have never reached. Whatever is down there has had the entirety of recorded human history evolved. Undisturbed, whatever is making the blue, whatever was making the 2018 North Atlantic pattern, whatever it was that Columbus saw and noted was not what he expected. It has had 3,000 years, at least. The ocean is not empty. It has never been empty. And the sound it makes in the dark, the sound that made Thomas Coram go over the rail and brought 4 men back, that sound did not stop when we developed sonar. It is still there. In the parts of the ocean we haven't reached yet. In the water below the water, below the water. The sirens are still singing. We just can't hear them from here. If you heard something in this video that made you uncomfortable, good. That's what the ocean is supposed to do. Subscribe to Build Round. Because next time, we go after the stories that make this one look straightforward. The documented encounters with deep-sea creatures that were dismissed as sailors' legend until they were caught on camera. The acoustic anomalies that no one still has explained. In the maritime tradition from one specific Pacific Island culture that predicted the existence of hell that marine biologists didn't confirm until 50 years later.
Right.
That investigation is coming. I want you there for it. Tell me in the comments.
All that for a little iron ore? Seriously? Y'all are crazy. Anyway, there we go. Mutated spider.
Some powers, and then he got this really slimy
Yeah.
best friend who like was kind of a nice guy, but really ultimately wasn't a nice guy. He just kind of tried stealing his girl that he had a crush on and stuff. And then his dad, to no surprise, ended up being the main antagonist.
Queen Goblin. Yeah. Okay.
Saat kahtoon hoida vakat Geru.
Sure.
I waksu tiigo.
I've got a hose.
Jo gärna Gino hoida vassardago. Ne on haa jo gärna det.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Okay. Now we have the most. Let's go take care of this little monster. This little monster goes wait all the way. Spider-Man. I hate the fact that they said, "Oh, this place is too easy, so we're gonna add an extra ingot somewhere where you're not gonna be able to find it easily enough." Ow. it! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! I almost had you!
Holy shit. And then Allie goes,
You stole that guy's pizza!
Whoa, he stole that guy's pizzas!
so funny.
Yeah.
Who animated this shit? Oh, that was good. Die. Kids are so stupid, bro.
Hey, you guys. No playing in the streets.
You get random pizza. Yeah, that's insane.
Here's a cute teacher appreciation gift that they'll be sure to love. So excited to be partnering with Dollar General today. Grabbed a few things from there to turn them into a meaningful DIY gift. I grabbed this crate, some markers, paint, ribbon, and a few little cuts for tree first. We simply added lines to the white crate to achieve that paper look. Then we painted this pot and added a cute little pun intended message. Made the top look like a ruler and the bottom look like a chalkboard. If I had together to make the sweetest teacher gift. They're always fun night like this.
Boy. Oh! You son of a bitch! Okay. Get up close. What?
Oh my god. I can't watch. Oh my god. Just leave it, please.
Best not to draw attention here.
Target practice! No escape! I will got you!
Sure. Anyway, we got everything that we needed. Yeah. ¿Dónde estás?
God, the
I'm
Jordan.
Bandorenite. Yeah.
Otena going to do hunzoni? Ayo was I as I again, huh?
I must be on my way.
Alright. Let's put on the last two items. Skills. Cool. Cool. And I got him! Yeah! First legendary beast over and out. Alright, and then we've got one more life to give. We will finish Olaf in a few. I got. Damn. Hey, what?
What? No. Is that...
He is in the halls now.
I am sorry, Frey. He died by prey, but he will rest a hunter.
So, what is the plan?
To charge in head first, attack by surprise.
That worked out well for us the last time.
No, we should be more careful this time. We track it, then we corner it. Good stranger, thank you for your help. I heard what happened. We are just about to set off on our grand hunt for the fearsome beast. If the thirst of the hunt itches your throat, will you join us? Into the unknown we go. Join us, kinsman. This beast bested us last time. We should be on our guard.
Hey! Please, can we get along? Your horseplay will be our death.
So, what brings you here, kinsman? Was it the pull of the wilderness? The thrill of the hunt?
You could say that.
Then you will not be disappointed. However, be warned. This beast is quick to bite and fearless. Tracks. There is no mistaking it. It came from the same creature that attacked us. Fighting? Ah, what a beast we felled. You show true grit out there. Thank you for joining our hunt.
Predator or prey, you are what you choose to do.
Arne! Oh well, he lasted the longest amongst the rest. Now we can finally return home with our head high.
Wow, that's great. Is it Harry? Go say hi, or you incomplete.
The new Sonic Rewards program needs to look better. Whatever you're craving, get the reward of treating yourself. Sign up for the new Sonic Rewards program today and get a free drink of Sonic Snacks with every purchase. Free each side.
Oh, we're gonna be neighbors. Yep, that's why my other house thing. This is all I am. I'm being handled too. They handle everything with me, so I can handle my food.
Oh my, there's so many hardest moves that you can find.
You need an LLC and that's courthouse. Every business is different. Because sometimes you figure out the best way to drive for it. Really? Sweet moves.
I'm opening up the kickbox. Yeah.
For illegal and for your business, this is legal. Can I just smooch?
No need to hide.
Cor?
He paid a
Oh, I will.
story to
Yes.
Hey.
I'm not actually pissed off at him.
Zokki. Rarondunde. Wasago Horori.
I know he fell for
Neyotzi
some
Zizu. Wahardu. How? Toyedene.
I'm not trying to be
Zinuero
insensitive here.
discardagete.
But I am
Junkwiro
pissed off.
Togwani. Tehni Zarungi. Totni Dagwe. Ya tehni Ganare. Zio Sumwayan. Gan Yot Zotunda Nia.
God.
As of all, but for in day believing Heliger at once, Ayot, and that what Odin was some
I
there is
don't
that
care
wish
for this.
Gorum brought take thank I
It seems to belong to this man.
Maybe don't jump off the building. Maybe try like.
No word from God. And he has taken all the aim. So much.
Yara of Yordvik. You shirked your work for quite some time.
Yoira is no more.
Purpose!
Gorm is dead! The troll is dead!
Olav!
Sister, let us celebrate. Gorm Cutlayson is...
What is?
I had a long-standing blood feud with Gor.
Oh, the scouts will sing of this day. How Eivor traveled...
Songs are not. Gor. I
am...
I will take care of yourself.
Goodbye.
Far away. Fate may bind my bones to this land. For now, I walk the sea.
What was that coin sound?
Yep.
Damn it!
Vannon Saga completed. Oh, mangiare. And we completed every single area of Vinland. So, with that being said, we are done for tonight.
Management developed a program for the sole purpose of creating successful fusion.
Let me see here.
Seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Evil villain-esque.
These smart arms are controlled by my brain through a neural link.
Neuralink? I know someone that's making that. We all know someone.
To use these arms to control fusion reaction in an environment no human hand could enter.
Oh, good.
The artificial intelligence in the arms is as advanced as you suggest. Couldn't that make you vulnerable to them?
How right you are. Which is why I developed this inhibitor chip to protect my higher brain function. It means I maintain control of these arms instead of them controlling me.
Unless they know that, they just take the chip out, right?
Soldiers we're in the end game now. Reach power level 280. We will go over here. Anyway. Alright, we are going to report, and the next arc we complete will probably be...
Pleasure to see you, Eivor. You've been away for so long. Were you? Of course I was.
I did.
Good.
It is done. Gorm is
Good.
one day.
One day.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Okay, we've got Kent, which we can do. We've got Jorvik, which we can also do. Nottinghamshire, which we can also do. Yeah. Well, it's not that bad. So we will either do Kent or Jorvik next time. I haven't decided yet, but I will let y'all know what I do. Yeah, invite her to bed.
To your chamber.
Oh, indeed. Yes. Indeed. Little kissy kissy, inky binky, hinky tinky.
This is a breakthrough beyond your father's dreams. Thank you.
Is it gonna keep growing?
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
That seems ominous. Are your spidey senses tingling?
Anyway. That being said, we are saving the game here and closing it for the night. Alright.